tonight's reading is going to be a bit different. I am going to use the deck that I normally use. But I've got this one and this one as well, and I may either use both or one of them for guidance. These are like, oh, this one's an oracle. No, actually, both of them are oracle cards. It's my first time using them as well. So I am excited about it. So, apologies, I had a nap earlier. I'm still waking up from it. So, the bowl that had the offering in, the intention, the spell, whatever you would like to call it, is still going. And I'm just lighting each candle. Can you see? Oops. Keep burning my fingers a little bit when I'm doing it. It's very bright, so you can't really make out what's happening. Let's try it this way. No. But anyway, the candles have been lit. Great. Now, I'm going to give thanks again. Going to tomorrow's reading. Yeah, and then either pick one or both of the oracle cards. Let's see where we go from there. Okay, so I'm just going to give thanks. Just moving the bowl a bit out of the way. Now I also, not only did I set the intention for today's reading, and also asked for her intentions to be set. I also asked for myself and all who are involved in the reading to be protected and guided through this reading as we look to it for advice. So, yes. Actually, before I start, I need to move this camera down. Right, there we go. Okay. Oh, the Hangman. It is upright. Four swords. How many are you? 9. Sorry. 4, 5. Yeah, 9 of cups. 5 of pentacles. In reverse. Queen of pentacles. Sorry. 4 of pentacles. Page of Swords. Conversation's going to be had, right? You want to come out? Oh, 7 of Wands. Maybe some sort of argument or confrontation. I think it may be related to money. May be wrong. Is this just for tomorrow, or is just this in general, the mood? The mood feels different today. It feels different. It's like there's not as much energy force to whoever's spirit is like connected to through me in them, and it makes me wonder what is going on. Right. The World in reverse. What's this one? The Fool in reverse. Okay. Page of Wands in reverse. Is that it? Is there anything else or no? Okay. 4 of Wands in reverse. That's the mood. I kind of feel it, to be honest. I do. I've got these 3 that was underneath. This is directly from the deck. Emperor, Hermit, Judgment. What's the mood all around this? But I'm definitely feeling it's not a heaviness, it's more so I want to say depressed. Feeling. Right, so this is just how I do my readings. Sometimes I read it in the order it falls out, sometimes I don't, sometimes I get pulled in a certain direction, sometimes I can see cards that are linked and meant for each other, and so I group them together. So, right, let's start this. Spirit, is this reading for tomorrow specifically or the next few days? Next few days. Okay. I think there's a lot of confusion. That's the energy I'm getting around what to do and where to start. I feel like this person really wants, and who wouldn't want this, to feel financially grounded. They want to feel safe within what's going on with them financially. I feel like they don't have the energy at the moment. They really feel like they need to rest, and they're just stuck in the energy of my world is falling apart. I really need to recuperate. Funnily enough, there's not much cards for this reading. Not cards, I mean cups. There's only one, which is this 9, is the 9 of cups. And I feel like they're trying to sort through their emotions, perhaps sit with them and sort through them, because they're feeling like this and they want to feel like this, right? I just heard good approach when there's time, right? Now, again, this is linked to this and also this. Actually, they're all interlinked, right? They're all interlinked. So I have got the 2 of Pentacles, that balancing off the emotions and the finances, possibly emotional stress due to finances, but figuring out, okay, how am I going to sort through this? All these things going on, right? To feel grounded. But I'm really feeling a lack of energy. Really feeling a lack of energy. Okay. Got the Hangman as well. Tied by one foot. I feel like they feel spiritually drained. Their spirits are drained. Their spirits are drained. And I'm guessing when it talks about spirits being drained, perhaps it's like the happiness. They just feel, ugh, you know? And they don't want to kid themselves, right? Just thinking that they've got the energy to move forward with this. They don't want to kid themselves. But these are negative loops. And you know what's interesting is the way that I'm doing the reading today. I'm doing it in different sections. I don't normally like group in this way. I think it's connected to the energy that I am tapping into, that I have tapped into since doing this. But it doesn't make you stupid by saying, you know what, I don't have the energy right now to go through this. I need to rest because I feel like my world is upside down and I'm feeling spiritually drained. I need to sort through these emotions by just sitting down with them. Figure out how to balance it all. So I can feel more like this, more grounded and content. So the focus is heavily around money. But you're tired. I get that. I've placed the Hanged Man on its own because that's how you're feeling. And then there's the Four of Pentacles, right? And got the Five of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Seven of Wands. So I did place the Four of Pentacles beside, I'd say it would be on the side here, not grouped with this. Right, so I think it's a decision around how to control finances and just to stop them from slipping away. So you're trying to hold on to as much as possible so you don't go out and start asking for money because you know that you may be rejected and some harsh words may be said that could lead to arguments. And I suppose you're trying to avoid that the best way that you know how to, which is why you're just trying to ground yourself more around it. Because how you do well financially is linked. For you, it's linked to how well you're doing emotionally. So that's why we have this approach. But it's not a happy time within your household at the moment, and for that I apologise that you're going through it. Now, these cards are calling me, they want to come out, but I think it offers more advice, so I'm going to leave it to the end after I've finished this one. I've got a little book here as well, so if I feel like I need reassurance on the message or more guidance, I will look into it. Okay, feel the energy. Okay. I heard the word somber. Somber. It's like a somber feeling. Somber feeling. Spirit, what do you have for us around this? What do you have? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's have a look. 3 cards came out. So I've got this card here. Then this card. And this card. I'm shaking as well, so I think the energy is quite strong that the person's feeling, not shaking from the cards, but in like a nervous type way. So with card 28, which is this one here, what am I getting? An intensity looking out for guidance. A disassociation of some sort. It's kind of trying to get some sort of grounding, but looking out spacely into like off into the distance, right? So I think there may be some sort of disassociation going on. And there's this somber-like feeling. but I feel like this is the time that you'll have to be out there and bringing in the energy, cutting through the bullshit and work hard. And then after that period, things will go a little bit smoother. So, just like if you see his face, there's like a stern expression, and he's really focused on the work that he's doing, right? And then here, they're more relaxed. It's a woman on a boat in the water collecting flowers from the Nile. So the overall message is you may be trying to stay grounded, but you're kind of disassociating with all the things that's going on, trying to sort it all out, put them into categories that make sense. Okay, I'll do this first, then I'll do this, and I'll come to this, and then to this. But it's a lot, right? And that's why I was feeling really overwhelmed, because you feel like you just need to relax, but you can't. It's not the time to, right? You're unhappy, right? I get it. Makes total sense. But Spirit is guiding you to, like, get up, just cut through all these emotions at the moment, concentrate on the work that you need to be doing, and then you can start taking it easy once that is done. And then I heard the word delicately, so you can delicately choose what way you want to go. It's connected to this with how you're feeling, right? And going through that. But to do it all at once is a bit much. Okay, interesting. Now these cards really speak to me. Really, really speak to me. So let's see what we have and what comes out. They've been wanting me to... No, you want to be this way, okay? Yeah. Okay, these cards were like ready to like just go. Like, come on, I've got messages to give. Right. Okay. Goddess of moving between, rise above the canopy. Okay, these are too much, so I'm not taking this. I think I'm going to take 3 cards actually to go with the 3 cards outwards. I've got a lot to say. Oh, okay. You know what's really funny? I felt hot from my legs shooting upwards, and I felt it in my back. And I got Goddess of the Loving Eye, Ashes Feed the Soil. This is a Fire Earth card. And actually, this represents Medusa to me. Interesting. Wow. Fire's burning. Okay, is it you? Okay. Goddess of universal forgiveness, scatter the ashes. Can you see it? I'm just going to move the candles a bit because I feel like it's hard to see the cards. Okay, these cards are intense, but I like it. So this is the Rise Above the Canopy card. Let me see if I can you see. I can see a lion there actually. I can see a lion's face here. Interesting. So let's read it first. So which one are you? You are here. Let's see what we have. So, God is moving between okay, 62. Oh, and it's the first card. Right. So I have blame, attack, rising above, transformation. This goddess is here to talk to you about seeing the wood and the trees. When you are involved in a drama or conflict or recovering from one, it is very difficult to be able to make objective sense from the situation. We may feel attacked, we may feel blamed, or we may want to place blame on others. While you are in it, it is often difficult to put your ego aside to find a solution, and sometimes you may need to defend yourself as stringently as you can. Protecting yourself is important, but it is also important to separate the issues so that you can find solutions. Yes, people should be accountable, and yes, if someone has done something heinous, you must protect yourself and others if you can. But if you can rise above, then the lessons become clear. What have you learned? How can you find ways to make yourself feel safe or safer and better? How can you find a balanced place to be? Even if a truly cruel act has occurred, if you focus on blame, you tie yourself to it. That is very true. And stay in attacked mode. And it keeps you in the trauma. Remember, forgiveness isn't forgetting. It just frees you from carrying the hurt around. There's also information about acupoints as well that can help. What I can do is in the description box, I will put it down there if you're interested in looking. So I think this is solid advice actually for all that's been going on since I've been doing these readings. Right, let's go to Goddess of the Loving Eye next. Um, 95. It's the first one again. Okay. So it represents anxiety, remorse, and aliveness. this is her. So, this goddess teaches you to let go of past regrets, to release patterns of self-recrimination, and to let yourself free of the anxieties tied to past mistakes or accidents. Carrying around emotional pain tied to the past will only bring those same anxieties into today. Look within through the loving eye to this goddess. Look at yourself. Understand that you are a fallible, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, human being. Understand that life lessons come out of accidents and mistakes, and that we can and should get up and try again. Forgiving yourself and anyone who was involved can and will liberate you. To truly be alive, to live and to thrive, you owe it to yourself to let those chains fall away now. And the affirmation is, I see me, I accept me, I love me, and I honour me. Again, I'll put this in the description box. Okay. Now, the last one is Goddess of Universal Forgiveness. Scatter the ashes. Can you see her? I may actually take pictures of them and post them as well on my wall. And just because it's not very clear. So let's find this one. Okay. So this represents forgiveness, compassion, truth. This goddess wants to talk to us about forgiveness. She knows how hard it can be. Some of our hurts have held trauma from before we were even born. Sometimes the harm was cruel beyond belief. Sometimes we have shaped ourselves around the wound for so long that we don't know who we are without it. Consider the weight that you carry in response to the actions of others when you haul around a heavy burden that is not yours. Forgiveness does not mean you absolve people. That is not up to you. All you can do is release any negativity that has plagued you. When you release in forgiveness, you allow a deep and profound healing, and you also sever the energetic bond between yourself and the being that caused that harm. And you begin to see the event, yourself, and the other in a new light. If we can release ourselves and look at the situation without holding onto our hurt, we begin to see a deeper truth, both about ourselves and the world. Sometimes it helps to look at how the other person came to be a harmful influence at that time. Maybe they were hurt themselves. While this doesn't absolve them, it can help you to release you if you can find compassion for them. Also, realizing that this release will help you find compassion in yourself and forgive yourself for anything you may have done in response to the pain you harbored. Okay. So, affirmation for this: I release the hurts in my past so that I may find my truth. So I like the meanings that these have, right? And also I think it holds significance because that is just the generalized meaning of these cards. And for the last couple of days we've had like the Two of Wands, which is the traveling card. We've had it in reverse. Let's see if can I find you. Where are you? Here. You are here, and again it is in reverse. Right. So we've had this, which didn't come out today. Okay. And I feel like goddess of moving between, it can hold a different kind of meaning as well. I'll tell you why I think this. Because I think that there is a lot of energies around the move that you're doing, but you aren't just doing it for the person you are going to see. You're also doing it for yourself, because you need to have a chance at creating this, right? But the move doesn't come without its, I was going to say consequences, but consequences is the wrong word. Let's just say challenges, right? The move will not come about without its challenges. And the best way forward is to basically see this from a different perspective and see how the hurt can be passed down from one person to the next. So it's basically generational trauma, and you unfortunately have become a product of that trauma. But it doesn't have to rule your life. If anything, find a way when you do go to find a life for yourself, regardless of all of this. To find a way. I like the way you said, because it says moving between. So all the things that have happened, has happened, whether it was a long time ago or present, you yourself will need to, like, I can't tell you to show compassion. You'll get there in your own way, right? Yes, it may be the best way forward because it means that you can move about with ease. At the same time, though, your feelings are very valid. But if it's having an effect on you financially, as well as physically, if you're also going through like consequences with your health because of this, then it may be in your best interest to find a way to be open up to forgiveness in order to find peace within yourself and release that emotional pain. I just got a heavy feeling in my heart, right? So that will be the best course of action for you in this time. But it's not going to be easy. It's easier said to be done. And one thing I need to say is, just because the path to peace is forgiveness, it doesn't mean that you need to have these people in your life in order to forgive them. Right? Let me make that very clear. If someone's very harmful towards you and your being, if that person is like dangerous and it's not safe for you to be around them, consider it lessons learned, but maybe love them from a distance, love them from a safe distance. Work on healing around that so that you can live a better life, and so you're not carrying around that pain all the time and letting it consume you in this physical realm. It's a long journey, but I think that you will get there for sure. I am absolutely certain about that. Oh my gosh, I got I got come out to play. Like they want to play, they want to come out to play, they want to come out to play. Alright, I've got Goddess of the Loud Voice, Fire Burns Hot. Now I'm not going to read this one because I heard come out to play, and I feel like this person this guide is basically saying use your voice, honor your voice. Where is the loudness in your voice? So for me, that is like speak your truth, let the truth set you free. Yeah. What else am I getting from you? Scream if you need to. Scream if you need to. Let it out. Let it out, let it out, let it out, let it out. Let it out. I think that's what it's saying, like just let it all out, let it all out. When you get there, you're going to deal with it. Right now, you've got to focus on other things and get going. Get going, right? So, I'm just going to do a very quick recap. I'm just going to put these cards away. There's a lot of information here, so apologies. Ooh, okay. Really went into the water. I saw this card before, but I didn't pull it out. I think this is like I think it's a gentleness. When you go outside, take the time to appreciate the things around you, whether it's birds singing, stopping to smell the flowers. I think the best way for you to find a peace in this difficult time where you feel like you need rest and your world is falling apart, yes, you feel like you need to sort through these emotions and in a very like sit down with the emotions, right? At the same time though, what you could do is be less in your head, concentrate more in the environment. I suppose it goes back to the disassociating card, where maybe like you just need to take in all the things that's around you, sense-wise. So what's the weather like? Is it a blue sky? Is it raining? What does the sound of the rain make? Can I hear any birds? And they're speaking. The sound of a car passing, children laughing, footsteps. If you walk past something, like, I don't know if there are flowers, maybe stop and say, what do you smell like? Or what can I smell? Can I smell food? Can I smell the rain? How does the air feel? Does it feel fresh? How is the coldness? How is the warmth? You get my drift? This will be a way of grounding for you. For sure. For sure. Connecting to the earth. connecting to the earth. I like that. Right, I'll just put these cards away. So I'm going to stop this reading here. I like the fact that it's ended in a positive. Remember what you had if there is like some sort of disagreement amongst people, that their words won't affect you in the way that it did in the past. I can't tell you how to group and organise your words, and not words, your thoughts, is the way they are, like this, the way I've done the reading. You know, you'll figure it out. Yeah, you will figure it out. But try some sort of grounding techniques during this time, and that may actually help you feeling less depressed, anxious, whatever it may be, all those negative loops and thought patterns that you're experiencing right now. Yeah, it will help with that. Surprisingly, nothing else wants to come out. I can feel that the cards actually feel calm now after doing a reading. So I think the messages have come out. So I'm just going to thank the... Actually, that card did want to come out. I'll show it to you because I did see it and I think I should show it. Where are you? It was this one. It's like you don't have to carry this heavy load. Especially all by yourself, right? You don't. Anyway, I'm going to close this reading now. I've fully enjoyed. Well, enjoyed isn't the right word because it's actually been quite sad in a way. But what I have enjoyed is going through this with you and being able to be the messenger of positive reinforcement. So keep going. I probably will do a reading tomorrow. I don't know whose energy it will be connected to. It might be the same energy that I'm connected to at this current moment of time. It may be a different one, but we'll just go with it anyway. So, sorry it's very long. I did feel like it would have been because I had these two new cards that I felt when I went to the shop that was pulled to them, like nee. Especially this deck. This deck, oh my god. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. The pull that I felt was insane. Connected instantly. So anyway, I'm gonna put the descriptions of the cards that I pulled out from this box in the description below. I said I was going to do the acupuncture points because that's meant to help, right? So I'll do that. Anyway, I wish the best for you in your journey. Bye.